Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Ready Set podcast. My name is Ricky.
My name is Angus, and we have two special guests back at it again. We have Ehren,
Hello.
and we got Shanni.
Hello.
So I think today's topic, very spicy topic, is it okay to like influencers' photos when you're in a relationship or even outside of a relationship?
Wait. Let's clarify. What do you mean by influencers, Angus?
Hot people.
Hot people, like
People who is
With that body yada yada yada.
yeah, exactly. When you scroll through something and you pause for a long bit and you're like,
Take a second look. You never take a second
Double
look.
take.
Yeah.
more than a second look.
like, are you looking at dump trucks or are you looking at
A wagon. What they pulled in.
yeah? What are we looking at here?
Yeah. So the thing is this okay?
Or is it fucked up?
Yeah, or is it messed up? Is it bad?
Let's get Shanny's take. I think it'll be good to get a female's perspective to this one.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm assuming like it's a male
Mhm.
liking a female's post.
That's usually what
right?
we
That's
see, right?
usually-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know I'm gonna dox you, Angus, but I've done this myself many years ago. Is I've followed lots and lots of well, not really like like models or whatever on Instagram, and then I'm very careful about not hitting like on those because like I don't care. Like this model has 2.7 million followers. Like they don't need an extra like
An
for
extra,
me.
like, yeah.
But then I'll keep them followed just so I can see them on my feed, right?
It's eye candy.
Eye candy, yeah, exactly. It's just like it's not even to turn on. It's just like just there.
Just to look at.
It makes your day better. That's what you're trying to say.
It uplifts your spirits and nothing else.
You're having a bad,
Spirits.
you're having a bad day and you're just like
Go on Instagram.
going on Instagram.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, it does bring makes your day better though when you're having a bad day.
Yeah, and then some people will go through the extra step to like hit like and whatever, right? And then everybody else who's following this person will see, right? So what do you guys think? Like,
Let's start with Shanny because
Okay.
I think it's a better perspective that we don't see.
So, well, Angus was saying like two different scenarios. One is like you're in a relationship.
Mhm.
Second is you're not. So maybe I'll like talk about the first one. When you're in a relationship, I personally think it's a huge red flag. Like I think
Okay.
it's quite
Take some
unacceptable
notes here.
because it's like,
Okay.
especially if they're like, you're talking about like hot Instagram models. I just think it gives the wrong impression. Like you're already dating someone. Why do you need to go out of your way to like their photos? I think it's even like a red flag if you're following a lot of those accounts when you're in a
Ooh.
relationship.
So if
Yeah.
if someone's dating you, Shanny, do you expect them to start
Yeah.
cleaning up
Better
their?
not be following around. Ooh, also
Ooh.
it's worse when like, yeah, they're literally like random models that the guy is following, but like the girl does not know like who they are, like doesn't follow back. Like,
Wait.
it's just
oh, just like published models or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Isn't that better than following someone that you know?
but it's like if you know them, they're probably a friend. Like, wouldn't they follow you back? I'm just saying, like, it's
Oh,
kind of like I can't find the term, but it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the stigma around like a guy who just follows a bunch of like model influencers that like
Yeah.
don't
it's
even
just a
know they
thirsty
exist.
guy, yeah. Uh-huh.
Don't even know they exist. Do not follow them back. Like, don't have any interaction. Like, I think it's a little like comes off very thirsty,
Mhm.
and it's
Mm.
definitely not acceptable. I think in a relationship is my take.
That's why Aaron's drinking water.
Just
Thirsty.
dehydrated, okay? It has nothing to do with the topic. Just dehydrated.
Yeah, because like I think back then I used to follow a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
It's funny because back then I'd just scroll and then I'd see, oh, Angus has been here before.
yeah.
He liked this photo.
Yeah, like-
Oh, don't expose. We're homies. Don't expose people here.
Yo, that was in the past, you know.
No,
My-
no,
my-
Like years ago.
Yeah.
Like, not like yesterday.
No.
Change, man.
take my phone out and I'm like,
Okay, so like let's put this in the scenario. So say you're just starting to date someone, right? And you notice like they have like a lot of people that they follow. Would you look in there and see who they recently followed or if they follow like a certain type of content when you just start dating? I'm just asking.
oh,
I feel like you're probably doing like the due diligence like before you even start to date,
Right.
right? Like you're getting to know someone, like you're
Yeah.
talking to your girlfriends about it, you're searching up their
Research.
like everything, social
FBI.
media. You're
Open
going on
up.
their LinkedIn, right? I think that's like pretty common. Even
LinkedIn
like
too?
just to see what they're doing for their work. I think that's pretty
Yeah.
important. You're
Oh,
not
wow.
dating like a hobo, right?
I know. I
Wait,
need
so,
to
so
update
Girls
somebody,
do that.
is it weird if somebody does not have a LinkedIn these days?
I think it's a little sketchy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, especially depending on the kind of guy you go for. Like a lot of
God, I'm
girls,
so glad I have
Oh
one.
man, I need to make one then.
you don't have a LinkedIn.
No, I don't
You're a
have
red
LinkedIn.
flag.
But
Oh,
maybe
shit.
like,
I knew that already.
I mean, it's not like a must, but I think it's nice to have because girls actually care about like your career.
Wow, I didn't know you needed LinkedIn.
You're on there.
I'm on there, but I didn't know it was
You're safe, you're
something
safe.
that.
No, trust me, girls will creep your LinkedIn. They want to know like what you're doing.
Wow.
Because
Oh,
career is quite important to like a lot of girls.
but LinkedIn they show who was the last viewer. They show that kind of stuff, right?
You can private mode. You can
Oh, I
hide
didn't know
it. You
that.
can like change your settings. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
But
Damn, how do they find our LinkedIn? Like, if they don't know our last name, they can find us like that.
well, if they're finding you on like Hinge or Tinder, don't you have to put your last name?
No, it doesn't show.
Oh, it doesn't
It's
show?
just the first name, but for me, it'll
Girls
be
are
easy.
girls can find things.
Yeah.
My name is very unique, so they'll find
Mutual
me. I
friends,
can't run
last
away.
names, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm telling you, man, they hired women for the FBI. Crime would be over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. So yeah, you're probably doing your due diligence beforehand, so
Yeah.
you're already seeing like who they follow, and if they're a huge like, okay, let's say their ratio. This is also like I think ratio is kind of important. Like their follow to following ratio. If they're like just a regular person, they have like 500 followers, just like close friends, but they're following 3,000 people, and majority of them are like hot import models. It's like, ugh, it's a little sketchy. Guilty?
My hands are a bit sweaty.
Oh god.
Is there anything-
No eye contact.
All the guys looking away.
You know those animes that's like your big like hardcore like
Sweating.
or your
Yeah.
face goes gray. Like,
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I was guilty of that until I was like called out
Oh.
by
Oh, you were called out.
yeah, by like someone.
it's on your
Yeah, yeah, just someone else kind of seen, and she's like, "Why do you follow a lot of people?" I'm like,
Ah,
Yeah, I do.
people, aka
"Yeah," and she's like, "It's a lot of girls," and I was like, "All right."
But to be fair, like I know you and we always follow like the fitness influencers, but then like for me, like
That's a gray area, right?
if it's like a gray area, but then for me, like I follow the female ones because like there's some aspects of an exercise that I don't see when I follow the guys, right? It's mostly strength and the bulk look, right? But then if I want to tone out, I would look at like I would look at the girls to see like how they're getting those nice ab lines and stuff. Because it's
like-
different, right?
yeah, it's like, I
depending on
wanna-
how you crunch and all that stuff. Like it's different aesthetically.
And you want to
Shannon
learn.
giving me like a sus.
It's research.
thing.
It's for research. Come on.
R&D, okay?
Wants to learn more how to do work on the booty. So
Yeah, like, you know, I'm trying to work on my dump truck,
Yeah.
and if her dump truck's nice, then I want that, you know, for myself. For myself.
All right.
Just to clarify.
that's a bad reason, right?
Nice cover up.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
out here supporting women.
No, but I think, yeah, I think the fitness thing is a little different. Like to your point,
Yeah.
if you actually like admire like a female, like fitness person,
respectfully, okay?
respectfully,
I'm
that's
looking at her
fine.
respectfully. I'm looking at those
Yeah.
gains, and I'm like, I respect that. I want to try and get that, okay? Hey, stop. Yo, whose side are you on?
No, I'm just thinking because you can respect a lot of things, right?
This guy's a red flag right here.
No, I'm just the truth. Like, it's just
Yeah,
yeah,
you say your
like
truth.
yeah,
Say your truth.
yeah. It's like when I'll be honest, when guys say I respect that, and there's
I don't not
there's
talk
not a
like
lot
that.
of stuff.
I don't talk
Like
that.
that photo is like, let's say they're in their lingerie, and then they're like, oh wow, I respect that.
Yeah.
It's,
Respect what? Like the hustle for like,
yeah, the hustle. Maybe it's like women
I don't know,
empowerment.
Mm.
Putting themselves out there.
That's a fine
That's
line
just-
of respect.
The translation
you know?
is like, keep these posts coming. I like to see them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's definitely
It's an admiration.
there you go.
I think you guys are dancing in a line
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
No, that's just why I don't follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't do that anymore.
No,
unfollowed
like
a
I
lot.
cleaned my
You
thing
cleaned your
up.
thing?
Yeah, and even my past relationship, she was like very against it. Oh,
Okay.
and she actually went through my
Oh, you're
Follow
following.
and
She
she-
went through your
no. She told
phone?
me to unfollow because even fitness people, like I had
Mm.
some fitness influencers. It's a very gray area, right? But
Mhm.
there's some that's they're like Olympic athletes, and then there's sprinters, and I'm like, oh, they actually teach me how to run fast.
Great form.
They're great form. They have coaches that teaches them. They just bring the IG. It's like basically it's free classes.
Yeah.
So that's how I see it, and I'm really into fitness. So when I see that, like I follow that, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is free stuff. But she was not fond of me following like any female people that I didn't know.
Would you consider that a red flag of your partner? though?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's a red flag
Orange
because
flag or a yellow one?
I guess
It's-
it plays on their insecurity.
how
right?
A
how
little bit of
Maybe.
extreme is it,
Potentially,
right?
yeah.
Because like I respect their decision. Kind of like for you, you said
Mhm.
if you're in a relationship, that's disrespectful,
Mhm.
right?
I think it's a
Yeah.
little, yeah.
Yeah. So
Draw a
like
line somewhere.
yeah, so I unfollowed a bunch, and then later she would like go through and be like, "Hey, you didn't follow this one," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like because I was following a lot,
Mm.
so
Well, did you ask her permission to say Zendaya only? Is that okay?
yeah, I followed Zendaya. I'm like, she didn't even. I don't even think she
Not
likes
even
me
like
following.
celebrities?
Not even
That I
celebrities.
don't
That's
really understand.
crazy.
I don't think that's
Yeah,
appropriate.
so I'm just like, it's just a
Like,
celebrity,
yeah.
and
And Zendaya is
It's not
Muslim
okay.
too. Like, everyone
I
follows
think
her. Guys
okay, the
and
biggest
girls.
thing is like if they're just like literally an IG model and they're just posting very sexy photos of themselves. It's like the fitness thing is different because you're saying you can learn kind of a skill or technique for
Mhm.
like running or whatever. Like you're kind of learning something from them. I get that.
Yeah.
But what are you learning from a model posing in lingerie? Like as a man, you're not really learning anything from them. You're literally just looking
Maybe
at them.
I'm trying to like get into that industry and I want to be a male model. So
Right.
I'm trying to figure out like how the poses are, Where do I need to look when I'm looking
And,
that way?
and sometimes they have very thoughtful quotes like
Ah,
live, laugh,
thoughtful. Yeah.
the captions are very inspiring,
yeah.
Right, the
It really
caption.
appeals to me. Yeah. So the reason why this is very interesting to me is because I've noticed I'm single, so it doesn't matter for me. But but I don't really follow any. I know it's a little bit of an offensive term, but like thoughts and whatnot, right?
Wow, you just went straight in.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
A little bit degrading, but
Thought.
This guy.
red flag. Yeah, sometimes I'll look at a picture and then I'll see, oh, my friend this name has already looked at this picture because there's a big
like
fat
it.
like
Yeah.
sticker on there, right? So have you ever like randomly scrolled on your explore page or whatever and you see like a picture of somebody that's a little bit sexy and then oh, this friend that you are with has already been here and made their mark on it,
I love the way you like present this. Has been here. It's like in high school when you're like writing your name, like Shanni has been here.
Yeah.
I
Such
feel
a
like
trend.
we're
their name
Carve,
on this
yeah.
picture.
I feel like we're like in detention right now, and Shani's like judging us.
Yeah.
Boys, okay.
To be honest, like I don't go out of my way to like look at females' photos. Like I do follow some because I think they are really pretty and I like their lifestyle, their foodies too, or something. But I don't really go out of my way. But sometimes I will see that like, oh yeah, my guy friend has liked her photo.
And then do you find that sus?
I do find it a little like, again, just
What if they're single?
Kinda-
Then it's fine, or
but it's like, to be honest, I think if you're, I don't know how to put this, but if you're just like a regular dude, mind your own business, like you can just look. You don't need to like. Like, why are you putting your like face out there?
Safe.
You know what I mean?
true, because now on Instagram and stuff like
What is
that,
the
you don't
point?
show
Right.
likes.
There's no point.
right?
Oh, you
So-
can hide it. It's optional.
You can hide
You
likes.
can hide it, but they have to hide it. It's not you
Oh.
hiding it. Like, I just don't understand why a guy would actually go out of the way to do that. Like, what are you trying to achieve? You're trying to get their attention? Dude, they're not going to notice you.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
What else are you trying to do? You're trying to show your friends that you like them because you were first.
yourself. No, I don't hit likes. I don't hit likes.
A better strategy is like if you really wanted to try to like shoot your shot, like you should just DM them. A like is not going to do anything. I see a guy like my photo, I'm like I don't really care.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I think it also comes off a little like, to your point, if your friends are seeing, if your other guy friends or girlfriends, like it just makes you a little, just comes off kind of like weird and kind of like
Creep.
thirsty.
So
there's-
see that,
Kind of
guys?
borderline, like, what are you trying to achieve here?
Don't like, slide is what we're saying here. The lesson for today.
Be more direct.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
nothing's going
slide.
to come out of a like, unless you're actually supporting them. If like, let's say a model suddenly did a brand deal with Nike or something, like that's a big deal for them. Like
Yeah.
it's them like making money and you're
Yeah,
supporting
and then-
them. So you'll give them a like or something.
in that
Sure.
respect, like they probably need those likes to just kind of like show like, hey, I'm being this
That they're
engagement,
popular.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So only brand deals. Only brand deals.
So only hit like on the brand
Potentially.
deals.
If only, like if that, right? If
Yeah.
that.
What about comments though? Is that okay?
Oh.
What are you commenting?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you look so great today, dear. Like that's so creepy.
Like, yes, happy Sundays.
Oh my Speaking from experience.
Live
right?
out love. I agree.
ASL.
Live your best life. No, I think comments are like worse.
Oh, yeah.
I think for me, like I do comments on TikTok though. Like I'll do like witty, fun comments, but I won't do any thirst trap comments.
So is that okay?
So wait, what kind of comments? Let's say, for example.
Well, like something like to support that person. Like if they're like not a big person on TikTok or whatever, I'll just throw in a comment just to like
Add
get a
another.
conversation or whatever going in not just with them, but like just like help give them visibility in
Yeah.
the FYP, right? Like I'll say something cute or whatever, but like I don't know. I'm not going out there to like slide or anything like that. I'll be like, I'll just figure out what their content is and just say something unique.
Yeah.
Not what these other boys are doing for like, thirsty. Like, oh, you're like you made my Sunday better or something like that. Not something like that.
Yeah.
It's too
There's like different tiers.
Is that sus? Is that
If you're
bad?
just commenting very innocent
Yeah.
comments, I think it's fine like once in a while, but if you're consistently comment on a girl's like why do you need to
Why
do
are
that?
you looking at me like
No,
that?
in general. Like let's see how would it look if like people are looking from the outside and they're constantly seeing like one guy like comment on this girl's stuff. It just comes off and like they don't know each other, they're not friends. Like I totally get it if you're friends, you support your friend, that's awesome, right?
Yeah.
But if it's just like a girl you don't really know, I get you're trying to support them, but if you're constantly doing it,
Yeah.
it just goes back to there is no point, what are you trying to achieve? I
I'm
feel like
being-
comes off a little too try hard.
Desperate.
A little too
Oh.
desperate, yeah.
Oh.
People will think that you're even if you're not commenting like thirsty comments, they probably think you're into her.
Mm.
Oh,
Right?
like
And you're
attention.
trying to get their attention, get on their good side. Yeah. And I think that's just there's no need to do that.
All right, don't comment.
Don't comment.
Don't
hit
comment.
like.
Don't like.
Just honestly,
Try not to
I'm
follow,
gonna
but if you do,
I'm
like,
gonna do everything
it's like less
that
is
Shanny
more.
told me not to do.
You know that quote, like less is more is very yeah.
But how do you get noticed though if you don't do
slide
anything?
into the DMs.
I think you gotta be straightforward. I think
You like?
girls actually like when you're more straightforward.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
slide in DMs,
But
Aaron.
the thing is, certain followings, if even if you slide, we get put into a category.
Oh, right.
Like you're thirsty?
No, not
Because
that.
they're already getting like
If
50
you have like
DMs.
over
They might not
3,000 or
see.
something, I think you like get put
Yeah.
into the general.
But
tab.
like to be honest, like those girls, like you said, they're probably girls that have 50K followers, 100K followers. I don't know.
I ain't going for no 50K girls.
yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
going
you're
for
dropping the
50K
pond,
girls.
right? Mm.
Yeah, like are you really trying to go for those girls?
Yo, she keeps staring into my soul.
Like actually, maybe this is a good topic. Like, would you guys shoot your shot with like IG models? Like,
You know, that's so funny because you and Tony told me to like shoot my shot with like that model. You know that
Which one?
We won't mention the name, but
maybe we'll bleep this out. Maybe I don't
Okay.
know.
I don't know who that is.
It's that Vietnamese one in like Netherlands.
Oh.
sorry, in Netherlands,
yeah,
shoot
like-
your shot.
Yo, okay,
What
so
advice?
This person's,
so she's very like pretty. I haven't followed in a long time, but I know.
yeah, I don't follow.
Yeah.
this
Long time
but-
follower.
Yeah.
yesterday.
but like,
Thanks for calling me out there.
like you're telling.
But I know who you're talking about, but
Yes, it's really spicy, man. Calling it out on our shit.
I don't know if we can release this. No, but like I think it doesn't hurt. Just
It
send
doesn't
it.
hurt to try?
No, send them a
To
message.
be like one out of like 70,000 DMs that this person receives in a
So
day.
you're saying if I go for my baby girl Lisa from Blackpink, then you know.
Ooh.
No.
You know what? If she responds, like that's probably just out of like appreciation for a fan. Like I'm sorry to say, it's not gonna
What
go
if she
anywhere.
gives me her number?
Facts.
Then I'll be
Yeah.
like, look, Shanny.
What if this person likes
Look
your
what
Instagram
happened.
pics and
I'm gonna get
photos?
myself.
Also, you got to keep in mind, like large accounts like that, like celebrities, like Blackpink, Lisa, they're probably like managed by someone. Too.
Yeah,
like
they-
some of them are not them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm sorry to break it to you.
Damn, dude, she's breaking dreams here.
Guy on the other end is like, wow.
Yeah, guy.
It's like you look so cute. I'm gonna try back,
Hey,
and then you get it. You're
You know
like, oh
what?
my
Maybe if
god.
it's not
Lisa
Lisa,
liked that
at least
photo.
I get a bromance
like
out of
Butch
it,
guy.
okay?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I know what Shanny's saying. It hurts a little bit, but I know what she's
A little?
saying.
A
Yeah.
lot?
My ego's still strong.
Yeah, I would recommend against like going for like large popular girls. Like go for someone who's just like like a
1K
more normal.
followers.
Yeah, like someone that you could
Under
actually
3K.
see in real life.
Mm.
Like a local girl, maybe a little Twitch streamer. I don't know. That's more attainable, I feel like.
She keeps looking at me.
You're in front of me.
Yeah.
You can look here. You can look there.
Yeah. So anyway, just to like bring it back to this whole topic, I think if you're in a relationship, it is inappropriate. I think it's kind of disrespectful, or not kind of, like quite disrespectful.
Yeah.
But if you're single, fair game, right?
If you're single, you can, but then I also say, like, I also
Limit it, I
recommend
guess.
against liking and commenting in general.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever look at somebody's like explore page, like the recommendations? Just asking for my friend. I'm asking for my friend here.
Why are you looking at me, bro?
No, I don't ever look at their explore page. Never thought about that, but that's a good telltale.
Oh no, you just messed it up for the boys.
No, it's okay. I've got tons of like puppy pictures.
Oh, that's mine.
Just like right before you go on a date, search puppies.
Let me just change my algorithm real quick. I'm just gonna spam on food accounts and spam some puppies.
Yeah.
And some cats.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just, I think for like fitness models, I think since they know that going to more of the sexualized route, they get more clicks and views, right? So it's like even more popular, or the ones that actually do provide information, they start going that route, and it's like, oh man.
It's also like rewarding, right? As a content creator, you're seeing your numbers go up.
Yeah, that's the
I don't know.
tough
It's
part.
like how you want to portray yourself on social media, right? You can put some of these here and there, but
Yeah.
like it's like, are you going for OF or are you going for a like
Wholesome.
Vogue or like Victoria's Secret or whatever, right? Like what route are you trying to attract, right? For your brand as a person. So
Your client.
personally, I kind of like do half and half of like the liking. Like if it's mostly I just look, but then like if it's a like, it's usually like something like a hobby that I like or food. I don't really like that much because I don't know, carpal tunnel, bro. I'm getting older. It hurts.
How many likes do you?
No, I don't like that much.
So
I know.
that's why you combine the best of both worlds and do like body sushi.
What?
Whoa. That's not even on my FYP. Maybe that's yours.
Food looks good.
So how hard should, like, how persistent should a guy be sliding?
Oh,
One message and that's it. I don't know.
one and done.
Yeah, is it like a one-time thing, or like, do you like their stories and try to reply back? How does a guy get
So,
noticed?
I can give like some tips here.
Oh.
Like,
Oh shit!
Juicy stuff.
Exclusive.
so the types of DMs that I will like never respond to or just ignore is if you're just straight up like reacting to my story with like a heart eyes or a fire emoji or something. Like let's say it's a selfie that I posted, right? And maybe this person is maybe wanting to converse with me or maybe slightly attracted to me, and they're just like giving a heart eyes emoji. Like I won't respond. There's no point. Like
Yep.
I'm also, plus I'm in a relationship. Like I'm not interested in you if you're just giving me like thirsty eyes. Like what am I going to respond? Right?
Okay,
There's no
so
point.
single.
Even if I were single, I wouldn't like respond if I'm not interested.
Because there's nothing else to
Because there's
respond to,
nothing.
right?
There's such a. Am I gonna say, "Oh, thank you for giving me heart eyes"? Like
Right. There's nothing.
I don't need to say
I don't
that.
know, man. Reactions, it's been working for me.
But then sometimes they'll react back to yours.
Maybe, but if it's just a reaction, so like the ones that I will respond to, especially like if they know I'm a foodie or if it's on my food account, if they literally ask me something explicitly about food, for example, if they DM me and they're like, "Hey, like I notice you're a foodie, like I kind of want to take my parents or whatever friends to a sushi place. Know any new restaurants?" That's a conversation that I'm going to respond to because I'm in the food scene. Like, I genuinely like to help people, and if I were single and if they had game, like that could lead somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't just like send an emoji or just be like, "You're hot." Like that's so bad. That's like the worst way.
No. Hey, I know not to do. No,
Done that?
no, never.
No, I guess
I
I do
would,
that.
I would never say you're hot.
No.
I think most compliments I've given is just to friends. You'd be like, "Yo, you look good in that dress that you bought," or whatever, like that. But
I mean, that's
but
fine,
to
that's friends.
strangers, it kind of feels weird to me.
Yeah. Like it's a little
Yeah,
trash.
it's like, dude, you don't know me. Why are you looking at my body?
It's either you like have a proper conversation that's not about their looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're actually really interested in them and you feel like you have a good chance and you want to be very direct, then you can just say like, "Hey, like I think you're really cute. Like I was wondering if you wanted to like grab lunch sometime." That's not that creepy
Okay.
and that's pretty straightforward, but that's way better than just a you're
I've
hot.
done that a couple
you know?
times to Angus when I was in his DMs.
So how many times?
I've sent him the "you're hot" a few times.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Wait, so how many times has that worked for you though? When someone's been like, "Hey, I like you. Let's grab some."
Oh, that's never worked because I'm not in a position.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let's say.
I'm not in that position too.
Let's say
I'm
if
very
you were.
respectful.
No, but if you were single, is that something you would entertain?
Maybe if
Depending
I
on if you
Yeah.
could see.
After scrolling through
after looking
their
through them
followers,
exactly,
following.
they seem a pretty like a cool person, or if they have some mutuals even. Like I think they're just not a complete stranger, a random person.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then I would maybe entertain it. Yeah, if I were single.
Mm. All right.
But I wouldn't entertain it if they're just like, you're hot, right?
Yeah.
That's just kind of disrespectful too.
Right.
Like to just objectify
Objectifying?
someone.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think if you're saying something like, oh, I think you're really cute, or, you know, I'd love to get to know you. Like, would you like to go on a coffee date? That's not as intrusive.
Yeah.
Coffee date is more casual, low pressure. I think that could work.
All right. Well, boys, there
Yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Slide
Yeah.
respectfully, okay?
Chips
Unfollow the thoughts that that's on your Instagram.
Clean up that explore page, okay?
Yeah.
If like you scroll down and there's a whole bunch of, you know what, then don't do it.
Dump trucks.
Yeah.
Don't do
So
it.
respectful. Unfollow. Don't unfollow all the ones you shouldn't be following.
Yeah, the ratio of your following must be good.
Go through everybody that you've liked and unlike those because it might come up too.
Yeah. Don't comment.
Don't comment.
That might take a while.
Wow,
You have to,
if-
like get a bot to do that or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, but just be wholesome and slide into their DMs if you are interested, and don't say that you're hot. Say how you doing.
Be out here being respectful here, okay?
And don't just hit react with a heart emoji.
Yeah.
Or a fire emoji.
Ignored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so don't do that. But thanks again for tuning in.
Be sure to follow our two friends here on our description.
Hello. We'll post our IG, all the information there. You can follow us on TikTok, we're on YouTube, Spotify, everything's in Linktree. That's pretty much it. We'll wrap it there.
All right.
All right, see everyone on the next one.
Bye.